What is up, guys? It's your Ninja Frost here, and in today's video, guys, I'm going to be talking about why some of these newer characters have been introduced to the new upcoming game, Naruto Shippuden, Ultimate Ninja Storm 4, and I'm talking about characters such as Hanabi Hyuga and Rin Nohara. Alright guys, now recently it has been finally revealed some of the newer characters that are going to be on the Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 4 roster. And the characters that I'm talking about, as you guys can clearly see in the thumbnail, and like I said in the introduction to this video, Hanabi Hyuga has been introduced to the new Naruto Storm 4 roster, as well as Rin Nohara. Now I know a lot of people are ranting about this and saying that it is complete shit how Rin Nohara and Hanabi Hyuga are being introduced to Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 4, as they have minimal relevance to the actual story and the actual plot line to Naruto Shippuden. So basically what people are saying is that there's no screen time to these characters and there's not much known about them, and they pretty much play a minor role in the actual story and plot line of the Naruto Shippuden anime. So it makes people really upset, because they're thinking that other characters that have better and more major plots in the actual story are not being introduced to the actual game yet. So it's making people upset. Now I'm going to be stating my thoughts over why I think that Rin Nohara and Hanabi Hyuga are placed on the Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 4 roster, and pretty much I'm going to explain the best way that I can, and I hope everybody understands that. Now I see it in this type of way. Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 4 is going to be the final Storm game. Yes, the Storm has been going on for a while. It's been the Storm on our PlayStation. It's been the Storm series on our PlayStation 3. It's a very important game series to us Naruto Shippuden and Naruto fans. So, as this being the last game in the Naruto Storm game lineup, and the first game on next-gen consoles, PS4 and Xbox One, I believe, in my opinion, CC2 is introducing these characters because they want it to be a complete game with almost every character, so they can fulfill the duty that they were supposed to give to the fans to make the fans more happy. Now, some of you guys are gonna be like, "But hold up, Frost. How come my boy so and so is not being implemented into the game, but fucking Rin Nohara and Hanabi Hyuga are?" Okay, this is something I want to touch down on. Okay, although I haven't seen Naruto the last movie, and some of you guys have seen Naruto the last movie, Hanabi Hyuga was a main character in Naruto the last movie. And I was told that she was putting up at least some type of fight against Toneri, who is on a level very similar to Madara, as a friend had told me. But pretty much, even though that pretty much right there sums up why Hanabi Hyuga is going to be in this game, because she has at least some type of role in the Naruto the last movie, and the Naruto the last movie was a very critical movie to the actual Naruto Shippuden anime / manga. This movie basically allowed us and basically showed us and informed us on the relationship between Naruto and Hinata, and the relationship kinda guys, between Sasuke and Sakura. So that's a reason that makes her a serious character to be put in the movie, as Naruto last movie was vital, or it was important to the Naruto Shippuden storyline, because it showed us aspects of Naruto and Hinata's relationship. That's a reason why Hanabi should be introduced in the final Storm 4 game, because that movie was important, right? And Hanabi played an important role in that movie. So why not add in her? You know, even though she's already been in other games. I think Ultimate Ninja 3, she was in that game, and maybe Ultimate Ninja 2, I'm not sure, guys, so quote me on that. But that's a reason why I believe that she should be added to the line, although I don't know a lot about her, even though she used to beat the fuck out of Hinata. Now, Rin Nohara here. Now, I know a lot of guys have a lot of hate about Rin Nohara because she was a useless bitch, and all she did was get fucking tied up to a wall and scream and shit, and put on and get under Genjutsu. But I am looking at it from a global, or I wouldn't say global, but I'm looking at it from a wider aspect. Rin Nohara is the reason why Naruto was a orphan and didn't have no parents at all. Because Rin died, Obito became a mental retarded fuckboy, and he killed, well, basically, he unleashed the Kurama, or the Nine Tails, on the Hidden Leaf Village, and caused the death of Minato Namikaze and Kushina Uzumaki, etc., Naruto's mom and dad. So, and on top of that, Obito is the reason, not Obito, pretty much Rin, is the reason why Obito caused the Fourth Great Ninja War. Also, the reason why Madara came back, and the reason why pretty much Rin is the reason why the story makes sense somewhat. So that makes her an important character, and this is something I strongly believe in. I believe that CC2 is adding Rin Nohara and adding these characters we don't know much about to the game, because we didn't know much about them in the anime. By adding them to the game, it can introduce these characters more to people that are fans of these characters. So let's say I was a fan of Rin Nohara and I didn't know much about her because she barely had any screen time. All that happened was she suffered a Chidori to the fucking breast, and I didn't see her do shit, but I like her character. Introducing her to the Naruto Storm 4 game will allow people that are fans of her to know more about her and to like her character more. So basically, it's like telling us, it's basically feeding the biscuit more, basically, if you guys understand what I'm saying. The game will help the people who are fans of these characters adapt to them more, since they weren't explained in the actual anime. And anybody can say stuff, about how Rin she's just useless as fuck. But she was actually a pretty good medical ninja. She was the first ninja, other than Madara himself, to transport an actual dojutsu, or the Sharingan. She was able to transport the Sharingan to Kakashi. So she's pretty much a very vital character in some ways, though. But I see why CC2 is introducing Rin to the Naruto Storm 4 game, because a lot of things have not been explained about her, and a lot of people probably want to know her moveset, and a lot of people just want to know more about Rin as a character, as well as Hanabi. So I don't think there's anything wrong with implementing these new characters to Naruto Storm 4, since it's the final fucking game, and it needs to have every character, pretty much. I just think that, I think that makes sense, guys, and it's gonna help a lot of the fans, that actually like these characters and don't know much about them. The game will help these people connect more to these characters, since the manga and anime didn't explain them as much. That's really the critical way that I see this. And by explaining this, I hope you guys really understand the way that I'm trying to explain this. I'm not trying to target anybody or rant anybody or talk about anybody specifically. I just want to state my facts, my opinion over why these characters were probably introduced into the Naruto Ultimate Storm 4 game. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and comment down below what you guys think about why these characters were introduced, and if you disagree with me or agree with me or not. This has been your Ninja Cross. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.